Good morning, grandkids. Well, this is Cooper and Cold Hand, and we got that book, The Restless, and in reading it,
you can sell off that junk at bits and pieces.
in reading it, we discovered something about a boat, the Dead Man's Dread, and a wolf skull, which is up near Dragon's Bridge. I don't think I've read this book to you. Let's go over here out of the way. And I shall do that. This is by an unknown person. Have you heard the tale about the pirates who challenged an empire? I'm sure you have, for neither gallows rope nor history's pen can erase the Restless League. That's interesting. I never knew there was a Restless League. Let's go on. So long as crews hoist sail and fare the seas, they'll sing shanties of old Cyrus, hero of Stros Mackay. But what became of him when the fighting was all done? If it were only a tale, the book would close. But life has a habit of adding pages where they shouldn't be. Some say that he sailed west to lands uncharted, but others contend that he took command of the legendary ship Dead Man's Dread and sailed north, drawn by the stories of Tobias. There he hunted for treasures new and old all across the Sea of Ghosts. Over time he amassed a great fortune and lived out the rest of his days on calm waters. Where this fortune is now is a mystery long forgotten. You'll hear talk of a Blackbone Isle, but you won't find it on any map. The last man who claimed to know its location was a pirate by the name of Kevin. Yet, as a wanted man of little clout, he died in Castle Dower dungeon, taking the fate of the treasure with him. A strange end to a great tale, but who knows if the writing's done? For a man's hunt for gold is as restless as his desire to be free. Interesting book, I thought, and I think that I shall go to the Castle Dower dungeon and see if I can find any more about this. His bones may still be resting in that cell. So that's why I'm standing here at the foot of this. Let's go see if we can get inside the Castle Dower dungeon.
I've got weapons forgiven and armor forgotten.
Everything all right?
Ah, Castle Dower.
I'm telling you, Ulfric's planning an attack on Whiterun.
Man, they're loudmouth.
He'd be
in
insane
there.
to try. He doesn't have the men.
That's not what
I used to be an adventurer like you.
Oh, we're gonna be
I took an arrow in the
swamped
knee.
by guards, I suppose. Look at this.
Soon, I can almost taste it.
The Emperor's cousin Vittoria Vici is getting married soon.
Oh, they're
Reception
coming
will be
out of
public.
their
Anyone
sleeping
in Solitude
quarters.
can attend.
Jarl Baldrup.
Must be the changing of the
Baldruth
guard.
refuses the Legion's right to garrison troops in his city. On the other hand, he also
Hey, there's
refuses
some
to acknowledge
good stuff
Ulfric's
in
claim.
here to eat.
Well, if he wants to stand outside the protection of the Empire, fine.
I wish
Ulfric
he would
pillaged a
leave.
city.
There's a book laying
General.
there.
You people and your damn
The
jarls.
rear guard.
Sir,
Well,
you
I'm
can't
not gonna
force a Nord
look for
to
that
accept
right
help
now.
he hasn't asked for.
If Ulfric's making a move for Whiterun,
Let me
then
see
we
what
need
I do have in my books.
to be there to stop him. Draft another letter with the usual platitudes, but this time share some of your intelligence regarding Ulfric's plans. Embellish if you have to. We'll let it seem
last
like it's his idea.
Time I was in
Yes,
here,
sir.
I got arrested, so
You
I'm not
Nords
going
and
to
your
pick up
bloody
anything.
sense of honor.
Sir,
Let's go on the other side. Aha, the Castle Dower dungeon. This is where I want to go. Let's walk all around this.
Filthy sons of workers.
I hear this woman yelling.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of meat.
Alright, let's see what kind of dungeons are. Ooh, he must be the officer in charge.
I stand with the Stormcloaks. You Imperial dogs will
Let's
never.
talk to
You
him.
stay out of trouble now. The Castle Dower dungeon can break even the strongest will.
Ooh. You were the one who executed that man? Which man?
I'm the headsman here in Solitude. It's
I
my
thought so.
job.
I suppose they keep you busy?
Depends on what you mean by busy. I'm also the head jailer in the dungeon here. Quiet job, usually.
That's what I thought you were. When's your next execution?
Ain't got one, but I'd fancy a chance at that Jari Ra's scrawny neck. Filthy Argonian never would have set foot in this city if High King Torrig was still alive. I can tell you
Oh.
that.
An
Keep your head
Argonian.
about you.
Oh, he's gonna stand there so I can't even look at them books, I guess.
Not much work being a jailer, long as you could ignore the pleading and all that.
Yeah, I suppose so. Shall we go look down here? Well, nothing's down here, and I'm not going to start stealing until I can find what I want to find. Then I might come back around and see what I can steal. Oh, hey, look at these books. The Wolf Queen. I want to start collecting.
Everything all right?
Yes. How are you?
If it's arms or armor you need, see Bayron in Castle Dower. Bloody good blacksmith, that one.
Alrighty, thank you, sir.
I stand with the Stormcloaks. You Imperial dogs will never break my will. Never.
Take that boat. Where does this go? Oh, a torture chamber. Holy cow. Is this him? Prisoner? No, because I think he would be named if this was the prisoner. Look at the blood over there on that table. Yeah, this is a torture chamber. This must be their lunchroom or something. Let's look at these books. I don't want to carry this heavy stuff like armor around. Can I steal that and get away with it?
Anything
Let's see. I bet nobody will know.
I stand with the Stormcloaks. You Imperial dogs will never break my will. Never.
Have I missed anything up here, or is it? Nah. Alright, let's go down. Oh, there's another. Is that the one I came in? Oh, it goes up. I thought I was going to have to go down, and it said dungeon. Well,
I'm telling you, Ulfric's planning an attack on
there
Whiterun.
has to be a
He'd be insane to try.
way down
He doesn't
farther,
have to.
because the book said in the castle dower dungeon.
What do you need?
There weren't many other place back in here, was there?
You won't get anything out of me. You
No.
filthy sons of horrors.
That was the torture room.
Can't wait to gut one of those rebels.
That was the officer's office. There's farther down. Okay. Watch your stealing
I
down
stand
here,
with
because
the
you're gonna get
Stormcloaks.
caught.
You Imperial dogs will never break my will. Never.
Let me get... Damn Stormcloak rebels.
What?
Oh, that armor stinks of death. You've been grave robbing?
Not me. Yet. Oh, now look at this place down here. Alright, let's go left and see what we can find. I don't see anyone in there. I see a book in there, but it won't let me in. It doesn't even ask for a key. I don't have any keys.
They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King.
I need to
With his
inspect
voice,
this cell. Can you
shouted
open
him
it for
apart.
me? I want to poke around these cells. Is this enough to open it?
Nah, I don't think so.
No lollygagging.
I stand with the Stormcloaks. You Imperial
Let's
dogs
try
will
this
never
again.
break my will.
If it's arms or armor you need, see Beyrand in Castle Dower.
No.
Bloody good blacksmith, that one.
I want to poke around this cell. Is this enough money to open it?
A little coin always greases the wheels.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Especially with men like you. Thank you. Oh, there's Kevin's note. Oh, he's not in here, dead. Oh, there he is. Search Kevin. Aw, he didn't have very much after having had a lot of money. But there's a note he left. A loose brick? 15 men, a sunken treasure, and a lost ship. That's what I left behind. It took less than a day to sail to Blackbone Isle. So there really is a Blackbone Isle. Captain said that we needn't worry about the cold, so we left the furs and packed the steel. Seemed like an odd thing. No one but us knew about this place. Still, didn't matter much as we were making good time. I reckon we were about a league. Wait a minute, where am I? I reckon we were about a league away from the cave. What cave? When all of a sudden the wind died. They came up behind us, sabers rattling like ice wraiths. Next thing I hear is the screams. I jumped onto the skiff, cut the thing loose and started to paddle. Didn't have time to look back. Now, time's all I got. Maybe if we had more men, or a sodding priest, we could have made it. I've got the map, at least, hid it under a loose brick behind the bench. I just need to get out of this dungeon before the sickness takes me. Okay. It's under a loose brick behind the bench. Let's see if we can find that. I'm gonna keep his note. Behind the bench. What bench? Is this a bench?
You won't get anything out of me, you filthy sons of workers.
Ooh. Ooh. Failed. Get arrested and go to jail. Completed. Examine the loose brick. Find a space, bare boat, and travel to Blackbone Isle. So I don't know which is gonna happen. Okay. So, at some point we will need to find a boat up once we ever get up to a coast and find that. So I will hang on to the book and to this note
I stand with the
until I get
Stormcloaks.
farther
You
through
Imperial dogs
hold
will never
one.
break my will. Never.
Alright, where do I get out of here? There was a stair somewhere. Where's the stairway out of
I
here?
mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since we've had a good bandit raid.
I talked to him.
You won't
No, that's the dungeon.
filthy sons of workers.
Oh, man. Alright, we gotta get out of here, so I'm gonna leave this right here for now, and we will come back later. So I will say goodbye, grandkids.